picture-perfect weekend here at McWhorter Stadium as the Clemson Tigers play 2 to kick off the Clemson Classic on this Friday afternoon. It's Elon and Clemson coming into you momentarily as we welcome you inside the booth alongside the former Tiger in Caroline Jacobson. I'm Daniel Gilman. In the circle, picked up the win with over 2 innings of 1-run ball as she matches up with Greta Hessenthaler, and she is hit on the right elbow to spark the start of this Phoenix offense. Now the 0-2 pitch from Cintron, and that's hit well to left. Up and gone! Searing clears the fence with her 3rd home run of the season, and the Phoenix jump ahead 2-0.
And you know, the tough thing about Macy Cintron being the hardest thrower on this Clemson pitching staff, when you miss, doesn't take much for the batter to have a really hard hit ball, just like we saw Searing there. Great swing to a hard pitch.
You talk about barely getting over. Searing and the Phoenix take some 8 innings to get on the scoreboard here. There you see the look with Alex Brown, Julia Noller manning the hot corners. And then Maddie Moore and Marion Collins turning 2 up the middle as Cintron able to bounce back nicely with the catch.
Held up right there. It was a great hold by Wells.
I think Cintron wanted the strike 3 call, but she'll get it here on a curveball on the outer half. Back-to-back punch-outs for the freshman.
And again, this is the response.
Season at the plate, 2 hits and 5 at-bats. She'll sky one out to center, where Brockenbrough, the Tennessee transfer, camps under it and sends us to the bottom of the 1st, where Elon starts for McCard and Wells. As Isley Duggins, the senior out of North Carolina, delivers, and it's skied very high out to Hartley in right, where she'll camp under it and make the grab. What was it like for you to play here? Defense plays pretty straight up. The outfield is deep. And it's a strikeout on the curveball, tailing away from the right-hander. Has a green light here on 3-0. That one never came close, and a 4-pitch walk gets Clemson their first base runner.
Hit them.
We'll see how good the defense of the plate is here behind the count 0-2. As it comes in and clunks the left knee of Cintron, and an 0-2 hit by pitch. She's hit 8th for most of the season, up in the 5 spot after 2 hits against Charlotte, and chases the first pitch over to Hessenthaler. And Duggins does the job, works around the 2 free passes. With the changeup, it's where she wants it.
Oh, definitely. Sometimes that changeup can even be a throwaway pitch. See if you can get the batter to chase, especially when you're more in a pitcher's count.
And a well-earned walk by Hartley, who battled back from a 1-2. Wyrick, one of 2 freshmen in the starting 9 today, bunts a pop-up over to Noller. And there's 1 out.
That's unfortunately the one place you don't want to bunt the ball if you're wing. The more on time you're going to be.
Runner at first. This one gets by the right-hander in Fitzpatrick, and Cintron has her 3rd K.
Cintron goes with that rise ball on the outer half of the...
Mentions that the comeback effort from Hetsopoulos has earned her the captain's spot. And now an opportunity with a runner in scoring position as Hartley swipes second, and a good pitch to steal on there, Caroline.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a great... Honestly, it's not really a competitive pitch for Cintron. You know, it's never a strike out of her hand. And Elon's doing a great job of recognizing that.
But Macy's able to power it by with 69 on the perimeter to clean 2nd inning. Deck. Here's the 3-2. Poked into the leaping glove of Hessenthaler for the 1st out.
And you saw the whole infield jump when Hessenthaler made that play. It's like they...
Outfield playing quite deep. A lot of room in front of them. Again, a hard hit ball. Hessenthaler has proven golden with the glove, and there's 2 quick outs.
Rise, so I would expect her to go back to one of those 2 right here.
Twos are wild as Johnson bloops one into left, but coming in is Hatsopoulos as Elon gets through 2 innings scoreless behind Isley Duggins. Cintron. Greta Hessenthaler, who has been busy defensively, hit by a pitch, scored a run in the first as she grooves one over to Noller, who elects to make the tag for out number 1.
Good job by
Long sleeves, right? There's not even one Northerner in this game. That toughs it out as Noller calls off Cintron, and it's a 1-2-3 frame. Or check that, 2 quick outs for Cintron at
first inning.
Shaw struck out back in the first. Pops one in the infield. Soft contact highlights this inning with 3 outs in the infield. Got to keep a lot of her orange closet.
Little different color orange, though.
Little different. 2-2. Got her swinging. Duggins with a fist pump on her second strike.
This game.
3-2. Driven into center field. Clemson adds a hit to the column and will bring up Maddie Moore with a chance to strike.
With that curveball, she's got to throw a strike right here.
And it's in on the hands, popped out to left, where Hatsopoulos cruises in for out number 2. There's a sigh of relief for Duggins in the Phoenix. Not the furthest home run ever hit here, but I'll hold and wait for a call back on that as Brown is able to swipe second. And with 2 outs, walk me through the strategy behind that steal, because 2, base hit would cut into the deficit. Noller out to center, Wells camps under it, and Duggins, 3 consecutive scoreless frames in the circle. Let's days for these 4 teams with Marshall and Villanova involved as well as the vacuum over at short named Marion Collins. Chopper over to second. Moore is there, and going back through, Wilson was the last Phoenix hitter to hit the ball out of the infield. So that's 10 consecutive batter came to this hitter here in Reagan Hartley. 2 outs, nobody on here in the 4th. Another infield test for Collins.
Of these righty Clemson hitters, and you know that pitch is really tough to hit, because in order to keep it fair, you have to get it way out in front and keep your barrel a little bit more vertical.
Shortstop as Vieira comes to the plate, standing tall in that left-hand batter's box. And she'll slap one in the 5-6 hole for a 1-out single.
We've really seen Abby Vieira come alive these last few games. Tough to be a left-handed pull hitter here.
So just a long strike for Duggins in the count 1-1. Back up the middle. And the Tigers are in business. 2
with the plate, and she's doing a great job of staying disciplined to the strike zone.
4-pitch walk loads the bases now, and you wonder if maybe the adrenaline.
You don't have to try to swing for the fences and hit a home run. She's just trying to poke a ball through and get a pitch that she can handle and do some damage with.
Check swing. Duggins is able to come home. Back to first, but Johnson is safe.
Lefty hitters. That's something Brockenbrough can expect and kind of be hunting during her at-bat.
2-2, driven up the middle. A clutch hit again for Brockenbrough, and this game is tied. Brockenbrough is thrown out at second, and we are off to the 5th in a 2-2 ball game. Clutch hit. Let's take another look. Caroline, walk us through it.
She does a great job of just punching that ball back up the middle. Great job of the outfielders to get the ball in quickly. Then we see Brockenbrough get kind of caught in between.
Nevertheless, the Tigers get a jolt as Cintron back in the circle with a bloop single allowed, and that's the first hit since the home run in the first inning. And that snaps 9 consecutive batters retired by Cintron. Brings up Peyton Fitzpatrick, who puts down a gorgeous bunt. Brown delivers over to Moore. And that was well executed by all parties.
Yeah, that was a great job.
But Cintron has an opportunity to grab it back. However, it's laced out to right center, and Hatsopoulos delivers. An RBI double gives Elon the lead right back.
That was a great job by the Elon Phoenix responding to that bottom half of the fourth inning by the Clemson Tigers. Puts them right back on top.
And the bloop single by Wyrick.
Right now.
Check swing, I think she went around. Vieira now will make the throw to first. And heads up base running pushes Hatsopoulos to third. As Searing goes down on 3 pitches. The damage is done though as Elon retakes the lead on the RBI double by Hatsopoulos. And the 4-pitch walk to Brown may speed up some of the conversation.
Yeah, and I'm sure Fitzpatrick is just kind of reassuring Duggins there. You've done a great job so far throughout this game. Just stay within yourself, keep doing what you're doing.
And this will get by the catcher in Fitzpatrick, so the time. 2-0 count to Moore, and it hits her. So a pair of free passes start the 5th. At second in Brown and first in Moore. Base hit should tie the game. Got her swinging. Cherry elevates and delivers without number 1.
And that's exactly the start. You're at the plate. You know, she's going right at both of them.
0-2, got her swinging. Cherry out of the bullpen with 2 big punch-outs. Three-1, pop to center, and Wells ends the inning. Taylor Cherry.
And Shaw is the only player on this Elon team that has played the Clemson Tigers before, back in 2021 in the Clemson Classic.
And there's a pretty pitch on the outer half as Shaw is yet in that Clemson bullpen. It looks like maybe some light warming up, but nothing substantial as Cintron has gotten better as this game has gone. Macy not wasting any time, creates soft contact out to Brockenbrough. And a 1-2-3 inning takes us to the bottom of the 6th. For more than just 3 outs for Taylor Cherry. She was able to strand 2 runners on as Wilson kickstarts the 6th with a bloop single.
Yeah, Taylor Cherry in the last half inning.
It's a 4-pitch walk, and for the 2nd straight frame, Clemson puts 2 on with nobody out.
We've seen these freshmen at the
Second of 2 for Elon. And the payoff pitch is a called strike 3.
Cherry froze Kylie Johnson there.
And the bases will load for Alex Brown. RBIs on the young season for Brown. 2nd team All-ACC last season. With a team-high 61 hits. As, oh my goodness, Brown is ruled out on a timing violation. The first we've seen this season as Bobby Johnson makes the unorthodox call. And now we'll chat with Craig Hyde and Donald Purnell II. And it is confirmed. we're gonna have the clock. You see it read 0 here on this replay. Brown is not in the box, but it doesn't matter. Moore delivers on a single to center to give Clemson the lead.
Great job by Maddie Moore.
Here's a look.
Maddie Moore does a great job of getting her hands extended, getting her arms extended, and getting a barrel to these balls. Like I said, just punches that one right back up the middle. Gives you an opportunity to do some damage and get some RBIs to help your team.
Is there a world where it would help to take it personal?
Maybe if that fires her up.
Just asking. And so an opportunity for Cintron. High pop-up into shallow center, fighting the wind. Wells is there. And the Tigers take the lead, heading into the final half when we come back. Up in the circle here in the 7th.
You know, that's one of...
Oh, this is a ground ball. Sorry to interrupt. That started foul and went back fair. And so there's one out here in the 7th. Tigers have the choice of Basinger or McCubbin in game 2 as Cintron with her career-high 9th strikeout here today. Macy Cintron's 100th pitch is the final one. Her 10th strikeout closes this one in just under 2 hours as the Tigers win it 4-3 and get back to 500 at 6-6.
Yeah, Macy Cintron has done a great job of just being a competitor all game long. We have to nod to Jameson Brockenbrough and Maddie Moore for getting it done on the offensive side. But this is something to build on if you're Elon. They came and played a great game in a very tough environment.
Well, we are ready for game 2 in just about 30 minutes. And